Of course I love you. What the f is going on? Huh?
You're his muse. What the? What?
Yes!
I love this guy.
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Rakes and debutantes of BRIDGERTON, we are back after a whole month away, anticipating hotly the conclusion of Bridgerton Season 4. We are here for episodes 5 and 6 out of 8. G, what are your expectations today? We had a big cliffhanger last time.
I think Violet and Colin are going to hook up.
Finally, it's about time. I think they should. I support this message.
And Violet and...
Today, yeah, Violin. I think that's a good. Yeah, Violin. We can get Cousin Jack back in the picture. He can swoop in and he can be with Penelope finally.
I saw a YouTube video that said they're looking nowadays. Audiences want sincerity and authenticity.
Of course.
What the hell are you looking for?
I'm looking forward to a subversion season where we lose and no one falls in love.
Oh, good.
I want this to be the Infinity War of Bridgerton seasons.
Simon will return in Avengers
That's right.
Doomsday.
That's what we want. Simon will return in Avengers Doomsday. Let's see if that happens right now.
Dearest gentle reader,
Yes, Penelope.
of all the sweet nothings a man can whisper in a woman's ear, this author believes the 3 most common words may be
Be my mistress.
"be my mistress."
Are they really that common?
Damn, Penelope heard
Those
that.
of at least one mister whose wife is not the only woman in his life. Certainly such auxiliary pairings are expected. But if word has reached this author's ears,
You're just out for a stroll?
then a certain mister should perhaps learn to be more discreet.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing to do.
Your wife looked way hotter than your mistress, I'm just saying.
Beings from opposing worlds are often drawn to one another.
That's true.
What a cool society. As a man, you could just have a mistress.
Yeah, and it's just kind of cool unless she catches you strolling around the lake. We should go back to this society.
But though a moth may love a flame,
A letter for you got mixed in with the family's mail this morning.
Uh-oh. I await your answer. Can we meet?
I await your answer. What a dumbass.
And there's a
It
box for
was
She's
Yes.
just playing hard to
Should
get,
be.
are you?
Yeah, that's right. This is part of the game. Oh, this guy is helping him out. Wow.
Where's my tree?
Can't do any... oh,
I got my tree.
you got your tree. And it's a tranquil tree. It's not rained on anymore, for now. Hey.
Hey, mama.
All-night tea. Uh-oh.
Sneak out. Put on your office suit. Go to work.
Yeah.
Talk with your Asian best friend at the office, who's a little sarcastic and sassy, wants the deets.
Dude, that's going to be who Lady Penrose becomes.
I'm concerned that Mrs. Wilson may have overslept.
Mrs. Wilson never oversleeps.
Yes, but
And it is very unlikely. In fact, I think Mrs. Wilson would sooner walk naked through Mayfair.
well, Hyacinth is hosting her ball this week. What? No, it is not a ball. It is a rehearsal for her and her peers to practice what they have learned in their dance lessons. But she seems to think it is a ball.
It's a sock hop. It's a hootenanny.
You enjoy your children's happiness. And I think they would so much enjoy it.
They don't want to see this.
No.
You're up, Ben.
They're going to be so mad at you, replacing their dad all these years later.
Yes, Mr. and Mistress, you right.
I had my white dad, now I got my black dad.
No, I thought it was a finely written issue.
Well, surely you can tell me, because I know it is Mr. Hiscox.
His cocks.
She is rather tired of everyone in the ton expecting her to write whatever they please.
Yeah, exactly.
If only to warn Mr. Hiscox to be more cautious, lest he ruin the reputation of his entire family.
So it is Mr. Hiscox.
It's not even his real name. That's just what she calls him.
I felt safe in London knowing that Penwood House is on the outskirts of town. But to know that Araminta could be living anywhere now.
I'm afraid that I do not know where she's moved. She
Wow.
and the girls left in such a hurry.
Wow, you haven't bumped into her.
Well, whoever the new Lady Penwood is, let us hope for your sake she's less...
Less of a she-devil. She's yet to show her face. And your new employers, you have not said who they
A
are.
very pleasant family.
Thank you for hipping us in the comments to this man's northern accent.
The Bridgerton uniform really suits you. How did this happen?
I found employment at Cavender House in the countryside. Benedict Bridgerton appeared and we fist at Cavender's face. We fled together, got caught in a down.
This is for those who needed that recap after a month.
Yeah. Those who are just tuning in for the first time.
Forced me to a job at his mother's house. We avoided each other until it all became too much to bear, and now he has asked me to be his
Good God, he's what?
his mistress. We cannot be together, Alfie. It is a terrible thing to have been asked.
Is it?
Just having a whole
No
awakening.
real duties besides the duty of keeping Mr. Bridgerton happy. And am I wrong? It would certainly please me.
Hey, let's get it.
What is so terrible about it?
Maybe we,
gay?
we could get him in
Every high
there
society
for
gentleman has a mistress,
Benny.
Sophie.
I know that. Better than anyone, surely.
What do you mean to do?
But if he finds someone he's in love with, wouldn't he have to fire her?
Now that the maid wars have subsided, I hear London has been flooded with more hands than there are positions.
Maid War.
And under the new Lady Penwood, it would be excellent to have you home.
Her introduction from Violet Bridgerton means far more in this town than gossip from Araminta Gun.
No way. Violet would do it.
She will. I am certain she will.
Oh no.
Hopefully before I have to see Mr. Bridgerton again.
But you just
Oh no, I was
signed
thinking of
on.
Daphne.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who
get
is
her back
not a
in here.
Bridgerton anymore.
Simon's gonna write her a
Yeah.
letter of recommendation.
Is it the woman from the masquerade?
Found a new woman to inspire my foolishness.
It's all in his head.
I believe that I have upset her. Except it was all I could do.
Who is she?
Your wife.
She is not a person of any rank, and I asked her to be with me.
You mean
I'm gonna have to call the cops. I'm sorry.
Well, I cannot ask her to marry me.
making her your mistress is the only way tolerated by society? No woman, no man, no person truly desires to be hidden.
Yeah.
He was once from a lower class society.
Fantastical world that the two of you could be together legitimately.
No.
Sane?
But we are not in a fantastical world, so would not that have been dishonest?
It's not about honesty, it is about gesture.
Yeah, it's about the intent.
As my wife says, I'd like to not cheat on you. I have desires. And I'm like, I like the gesture though, baby. Thank you.
Gesture received. I'm going back to my work. This is like one of those scenes where they assemble Darth Vader. Wow. She does look incredible.
You look magnificent.
As that painting is doused malign.
God, the light in these rooms. Get that fog in there.
This is your new lady in waiting, Your Majesty, Mrs. Alice Mondrich. She who offered a suggestion as to Mr. Bridgerton's unknown lady.
Unknown lady.
And was her suggestion well-founded? Your Majesty,
Oh my. Someone talking.
Surely you will find out for me, Lady Danbury.
You and I have such crowded diaries of engagements, Your Majesty, I assure you. Mrs. Mondrich will deal with this.
What exactly is a lady in waiting?
You know, just to be around in case I want to hang out. Doesn't even seem like they have like duties the same way the help does. You're like the social help.
I've never seen.
Oh, she always feels like a third wheel when she's around them, especially when they start making out and makes it really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and
when
there's
they
a
go to
whole
bed
weird
together.
conversation to have.
They start talking about moving to a far distant land together.
We are planned to have breakfast at 9:30.
Is there a reason we are breaking our fast at 9:30? Perhaps we could push it a little later.
4 p.m.
I fear that would be most unkind to our cook, who will already be up at 6.
Apologies, truly. We did not notice the time. Perhaps we could give everyone the morning off and find some fruit and bread ourselves.
Ugh.
The time we were children.
It was great.
This.
Get the hell out of my house.
Let us keep to our usual time, and we will come to bed now.
Thank you.
Your ass is whipped, dude.
Yeah, stand up for yourself by siding with your sister's wishes.
I do not want Eloise to
Sister?
be present during any of my
Cousin?
lessons after
Cousin?
my
I don't
rehearsal, as
remember.
she is not in the least interested.
Close relation.
You do realize, Eloise, that if you are no longer sitting in on finishing lessons, then you must return to the marriage mad. That was our arrangement.
Whoa, cinematic
You
shot.
cannot do that. Well, I
Dollied over.
Mrs. Wilson, Sophie, shall we make a survey of the Grand Hall for the recital?
Hyacinth. I will be there shortly.
What a good name, Hyacinth.
Is Hyacinth driving you mad with this recital planning? She acts as if she were making her debut.
Debut.
I know I have not been here for long. I am also aware that this position was created for me, and I should not like to tax your generosity any longer. And I wondered if you might be so kind as to write me a letter of introduction.
Has something occurred to make you wish to leave?
Why would you ask that?
My desire to leave has nothing to do with anyone in this house. Opportunity to work again in the house I grew up in, and I should like to return to that familiar place.
And what house is that again? You mentioned you grew up in Aylesbury, yes?
Yes, Mum.
I have not been to Aylesbury. It's famous for its owls, no?
It's a test.
Yes, though I do not much like owls. They are quite frightening.
Owls haven't been invented.
Do you mind if you wait until after Hyacinth's recital?
Of course, Mom. Thank you, Lady Bridgerton. I'm most grateful.
I love watching Violet in these scenes. Like a whole other world of thought happening behind her eyes.
He's following her.
She's got a good, like, thinking face. You can really feel the intent.
Sometimes governesses turn out to be the runaway daughters of nobility.
I've never met a maid of noble origins.
And you never will.
Shall I make inquiries?
Oh, please.
Noble maid says what?
What?
What? Oh, baby! What?
Aylesbury is famous for its ducks.
Exactly.
It's famous for ducks.
Would you mind extending an invitation to her to some of the recital? I think it is time he come around.
Oh, he be coming around. He be coming inside out. He be coming everywhere, baby.
Coming around the mountain when he comes. Oh. A red coat.
But you see, Lady Penwood, when her husband died, his cousin inherited the title. So he let our ladyship stay at Penwood House in London all these years, until the new Lord Penwood took a wife.
Uh-oh.
So he wrote to tell our ladyship and her girls to vacate to a rented house.
To a rented house.
I do like it here. I much prefer
God,
a
it is so crazy.
Well, at least we're next door to the Bridgertons.
I was looking for nudes, and then I found this out.
I discovered. Oh, God, what was that? Oh, I forget. There was that crazy leak that one time.
We get searched through all the crates for my missing shoe clips.
We could not locate an additional pair.
I had 37 pairs of shoe clips before the move. I now only have 36. I counted the last time my shoes were all cleaned.
Uh-oh.
I drove a hard bargain for some clips from my previous ladyship.
I have an
God.
idea about where they went. I believe they were stolen by one of the household servants.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's really investing. She's really...
Sophie Baek.
There's a bounty on her head. 10,000 pounds. Wowie. Autumn-ton.
I cannot go back on the marriage market, but I cannot avoid it if she will not speak to me, and it seems she will not speak to me if it is about anything other than the marriage
Yeah,
market.
because she didn't sleep much the night before. Good detail.
Sterling is certainly tiring me out.
Oh. It's a ghost. Oh, damn. That was going to be like the second Twilight.
Eloise, Francesca, and Sophie.
Good day.
In fact, I wish to speak with Eloise. I've been thinking how we might get you back into Hyacinth's good graces. I thought we could send you into the shop to purchase her one of her own. To wear for her recital.
To wear for her recital. What a guy.
I had Hatch ask Mrs. Wilson, but it is a good one, is it not? Do go on ahead. I will keep Sophie company.
We'll keep Sophie company.
You did not answer my letter.
Because I do not wish to see you.
You did not answer my letter, and I understand why. When we were in the stairwell, I was so taken by the moment.
Yes, I understand. We were both carried away.
Yeah. It's not how I would describe it.
Is that all it was to you?
Uh-oh.
You were carried together.
Masquerade ball eyes. And mouth.
Masquerade, masquerade, painted faces on parade.
I had hoped for an answer.
To whether or not I will be your mistress. You truly do not know me at all. For if you did, you would know that being your mistress is the last thing I would ever want. My answer is no.
You don't want to be kept in a cupboard.
Simply pick the first one I saw. I think it is an
gesture.
excellent choice.
Oh. Yeah, dude, it's all the whole fantasy world.
Yeah.
For you to enter this way, my ladyship cannot meet with.
If she refuses to come down, I will scream. She has written about me and disrupted my life.
This is what we were worried about.
Mrs. Bridgerton, I tried to send her away, but she was making a scene.
Just to make sure no one saw.
You are Lady Whistledown.
I am.
I've unmasked you.
Everyone knows I'm the mistress to whom you referred.
Because word had already spread.
And what about me? Everyone may have been speculating, but Whistledown made it real. And now my plan to save small sums so that I could be independent the day he inevitably dropped me for someone prettier and younger.
Ugh.
It is all gone.
Dude, it's hard out here for a
It
mistress.
is a terrible position that he has left you in. But I am not sure there is anything I can do.
Help me.
It would not change anything. You are seen together far too much.
But it is because we love one another.
Them's the breaks.
Loved. But it is your quill that has ruined me.
Damn, I don't know how to process
This is a nuance.
what to feel. Why don't we post just this part?
Yeah.
The audience tells us what to think and feel. And we'll just go with that.
We'll review this episode next week, pending further intel.
You know, I enjoy Michaela immensely.
No, you don't say.
A likeness which I could use at the moment.
Because my bitch is uptight.
Stick up your ass.
The Seditious Meetings Act, the Clergy Residence Act, and all.
And you are certain it is not because you are disappointed that we remain childless?
It is Parliament.
When in doubt, blame Parliament.
Now it seems we hardly have any time together.
I do miss our routine. But I also hate to leave Michaela unattended.
Just do it in front of Michaela.
Michaela will be well. Perhaps we could introduce her to some gentlemen tomorrow night. Then she might make her own routine.
Please, let us not. I believe she's quite insistent on marching into Spinsterhood. That is all.
What's going to happen if we do take her out?
I think she's drawn to Michaela.
Oh, no, yeah.
I think she wants
realise
to
I'm
go
a-
with Michaela.
Dude, that would be a crazy turn.
I do not love the idea of spying on the Bridgertons.
And then we get our queer season.
Mr. Bridgerton can use all the help he can get. Trust me, he's a little confused at the moment.
If you are a true friend to the Bridgertons, you will realize that all this intrigue is in their best interest.
Could you not talk to Lady Bridgerton for me?
My dear, the point is for me to step back.
Bach. You said it wrong.
Vicky did have an invitation to Miss Hyacinth's recital.
We all have to start somewhere.
Turn down for what? I've been watching too many scary movies.
Bridgerton. Two more.
Oh, golly.
You think anyone noticed I dyed my hair black? Does anyone...
What,
do you think anyone...
what's happened?
Do you think anybody will recognize me with this enormous moustache?
If you were, you would know of my plight and my stupidity.
You speak of Miss Virginia?
It's crazy how all these mistress stories are all coming together.
To protect her, in truth, but she does not understand.
His hair is quite black.
I have two options. Giving up, and there is giving in, returning to the demi-monde.
Demi-monde.
Day drunk, to chasing sorrows in them. Would you like to join me in one?
Actually, no.
Not just yet.
Wow.
He's truly changing.
I don't know how to say no to anything. Literally.
Duly noted. Yeah. Let me see your wallet really quick.
Fine.
Oh. Wait, go back. I want to look at those columns.
You think they're going to unpack the legend of the Great Mistress Wars?
They should. They should get a spin-off just about that. Mistress War season, Maid War season.
Mistress Ton. She's got to find the painting of her.
Yeah, the masquerade painting. Oh, I love it. You're his muse. Oh.
What are you doing in here?
I was cleaning. And you?
I was around the corner and I could not stand the thought of passing by without seeing you.
Oh.
Who is this woman to you?
Someone I met one night at a ball some months ago.
Do you have feelings for her?
Oh, no, she's not gay.
I did.
Good.
Until I met you.
Don't get caught. Doors open! Doors open!
Yeah,
Why do you find it suitable to kiss me?
Because you are irresistible.
But why is it suitable? Why was it suitable to kiss me by the lake or in the stairwell? Would you have been a gentleman and refused to ruin her?
Damn good questions.
You were asking me to relinquish my virtue, my dignity, my self-respect, glorified courtesan who will never be able to marry. I may not be as high as a lady, but I refuse to be that low.
Wow, go off.
Hell yeah.
Tell me, please, for what?
I apologize. Forgive me. I will go.
Well, that's hard.
Damn, I love the mirror that she holds up to him.
Yeah.
Like, he has to really like that it also plays against that trope of like he's being romantic, but oh no, he's actually doing some terrible things right now.
Being romantic, but only in a smaller version of the
My
context.
new employer used to live on the other side of town, but we have just moved into the square.
You must feel like you're on holiday with your new employer, compared to Lady Featherington.
What are you implying, Rebecca?
Oh, snap.
She may not have been perfect, but neither is Lady Penwood.
I heard she runs through staff faster than tea leaves.
Wow.
There's more servants over the last few months than I have had in the rest of my career.
Perhaps one of them is your Mrs. Beck, Sophie Baek. Have you heard anything about her?
Brock Easter egg.
We've recently hired her at Bridgerton House.
I'm not certain.
She's one of the finest maids I've ever hired.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you anything.
I said, no, she's lying.
I cannot say I know her, but I did used to work with another Miss Beck many years ago.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. All of them
She is a
side eyes.
royal daughter.
Yeah. Plant that seed. I love seeing Varley and, was it Mrs. Wilson together?
Very good. Oh,
Benedict. The boys and I were just partaking in our monthly dining club when Gregory happened to stop by.
Wives are gathered at Dankworth House so that we might enjoy our imported cheeses.
Ooh, cheese
I
day.
do not wish to interrupt. Oh, stay. We can have Barnes bring you a brandy if you wish.
That's some real day drink.
We were just giving Gregory some advice on the matters of the heart.
He hears a few charming young ladies will be in attendance.
Don't go after Hyacinth.
We do not often encounter the fairest sex at Eton.
Why have you not asked me?
Yes, but you are not married, so you clearly have not been the most successful.
You immediately, she was the one.
I courted Mrs. Dankworth an entire summer.
Dankworth?
Do what our eldest brother told me to do with Penelope. Well, once you've met that young lady who is meant for you, who challenges you, sees you as you are, you cannot let any amount of fear stop you from letting your heart speak.
Here, here, man.
That woman's gonna be my mistress, whether she wants it or not.
I'll make a mistress of you yet. The dishonest woman. Although, really, in this reveal, it's more the men who are the dishonest here.
It is a delightful party, Lady Kilmartin.
I am missing my baby sister's recital tonight. We were obliged to act as hosts.
She is quite a woman of passion, do you not think?
Throw him at her. I got brainwave.
I should like to tell you both that I have a friend attending tonight, and he is called Lord Anderson.
Lady Danbury's brother?
Yes, yes. Lady Danbury cannot attend tonight, but he will, because he is my friend. I have a friend.
I have friends too.
A lot of friends.
You
Okay.
can begin your return to the marriage mart tonight. I believe there are several older brothers here as chaperones.
I have information about Sophie. The housekeeper at Lady Luton's house once worked with another Miss Beck, who is from London and not Aylesbury.
Oh, shit.
Sophie has a mother's name.
She is illegitimate, I would imagine.
I had hoped perhaps she was of legitimate nobility so that she may be suitable.
Suitable? For what?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I do not know. Sure you do.
Mrs. Varley.
My lady.
It is tea time. We have been waiting in there nearly an hour.
My apologies.
I am not Lady Featherington, and frankly, I am tired. We misunderstand one another so frequently. Perhaps this arrangement has run its course.
Of course.
So if you could just give me another chance.
Take advantage of my good nature again. Leave me without help while you spend nearly an hour at the market as you did this morning.
I'm trying to gather information on the maid who wronged you this morning. Sophie Baek.
And?
Damn well written. Push her in a
I
corner.
believe she's working at Bridgerton House.
I think we'll take our tea in here.
I think we're gonna renew your contract for another year. Aw, and we saw her earlier, like, try to hide it. Damn.
It's tough out here.
She got desperate. She had to be completely unemployed.
Yeah. This is
Sometimes
like
you gotta snitch.
tough circumstance on tough circumstance.
I snitch on people all the time. They snitch on me all the time. Snitches go around.
You know what?
It's part of the cycle of life, man.
Snitches get more snitches.
Snitches help each other out with the stitches.
Yeah.
That's how the phrase goes.
Yeah.
Snitches know.
Snitches console each other over stitches. Oh, look how much lemonade they got.
She is divine.
And so you must be brave.
We will begin with the long ways.
You are hot.
Oh boy. Oh
Miss Hyacinth.
Pleasure seeing you again, Lord Kent.
Lord Kent?
Ooh, I do know this song. What is this? I've been so much worse at figuring out what the songs were this season. I've killed it in season 3. Ooh. So the songs are less distracting this time. Call less attention.
Yeah. Nice string bends, though. It's not the song I'm thinking of. I can't tell. It's not Shut Up and Dance With Me.
No, I think I actually awkward ass teenagers do this shit.
Yeah, it's more endearing.
Yeah.
It's like more.
Did you have a good conversation? I think I may be in love.
Yeah.
I'm rather thirsty after such activity.
As am I. I shall fetch some lemonade.
See? Like clockwork. Bro. Killing it. Wow. Wow!
Sister, your footwork for the long waist was impeccable, of course.
Oh, hello, handsome.
Seen you in society for some time. Are you making a return?
Three guys now. Gonna be a circle around you. Hello, friend.
You are here.
I am.
You are here with my family. What has not fallen apart.
Uh-oh. This would be like, what the f*** is going on?
Lady Bridgerton.
I'm only the substitute Viscount. I don't know what to do.
That is unfortunate.
Indeed. In fact, I do not think he is even looking for his young lady anymore. No.
Put it together.
Do you need something?
No,
Come on, man. I want something.
I found it.
We will begin the next dance.
I found it.
As you requested, Mrs. Bridgerton.
Honestly, I could see that.
I called you here because I did not like your column this week. Why are you no longer naming names?
Your Majesty,
And there has not been any news of Mr. Bridgerton of late. How are we to settle our bet if you do not write of him? I've had to employ Lady Danbury to do your job.
You should give her a private Queen edition.
Your Majesty, for so long Whistledown has brought me joy. And like you, I will always believe in the power of gossip. I'm no longer a wallflower. I am a Bridgerton. I'm privileged to visit the Queen. Whistledown takes up a space which makes it impossible to deliver good, true, fair gossip.
Can you get a new whistle down?
Knowing that you are a patron not only of Whistledown, but also of the arts.
Uh-huh.
If you might consider letting me rest my column and pursue other writing.
Wow, dude. She's not known to letting people move on.
Hell
no.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Why does everyone keep asking me these questions? I should like to retire.
You know, whistle down yourself into an early grave.
I noticed you did not have much of a chance to speak to Lord Taylor.
Miss Sterling.
I believe we spoke.
She
Hearing
retreated.
about your barley holdings. I do love barley.
Yeah. And hops.
Good deal about how much of a family woman you are. And I am a family man myself. Lady Kilmartin believes we have much in common.
This is so awkward.
If you will excuse me, my lord. I could use a moment to freshen up.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, 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 ugh.
Your husband's about to yell at you.
I asked you kindly not to force suitors onto Michaela.
He expressed interest. I thought perhaps she might be flattered.
That is not the point, Francesca.
A true conflict between them.
I'll patch this up.
White woman.
What are you doing in here? And on the floor? You will ruin
Will
your
you
dress.
please give me a moment?
Oh, golly.
You are upset with me.
Dresses are complimentary.
Do you not remember ambushing me just now with an unwanted suitor?
I assumed John was overstating the case when he suggested I should not introduce you to suitors.
Francesca, you do not know me. So please, draw back.
And how am I meant to know someone who's determined to be unknowable?
There we go.
How do you suggest I respond when you show me, my husband, so little respect?
He appreciates my chaos. You could do with some yourself.
Jesus.
You are causing him distress.
No, I am causing you distress.
Of course you are.
Oh, boy.
Newly married, desperately wanting to be a good wife, all the while feeling constantly inadequate, like there is something wrong with me. Must you add to that?
This is not the apology you were hoping for.
You have had your housekeeper organize your jigsaw collection numerically.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He loves you, Francesca. In John's eyes, you need never worry about being inadequate. I'm only here because I miss my cousin. I worry for him when I'm away. We have been through so much together. But I see now I do not have to worry. He is you.
Oh.
He cannot be more secure.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is only...
I don't have anyone other than him.
There are very few people I feel secure with, and John is one of them.
Truthfully, I have never seen him laugh the way he does when he is with you, which is why, if I am honest,
Jelly.
Oh, jealous.
I'm a little envious of your chaos. As long as you do not expect me to stay up past 10 o'clock.
Mood.
Maybe chaotic, but I'm not struck with madness.
Good line.
Are you a little drunk? I knew you were more forthcoming than usual.
No.
You're not the only one who can be spirited.
I could use more spirited friends.
Oh, Michaela, you should move in.
Earlier this week, this author wrote at length about beings from opposing worlds.
I don't know, eye contact like that.
Dude, friend kiss.
They're gonna make out.
Friend make out.
Desires can be torture. The desire is not the problem, but the world itself.
Sure.
Wow.
All these systems that keep us constricted, afraid to reveal our true wants, desires, feelings. Wowie, I want one.
Of Lady Danbury has been an utter failure. Perhaps we should leave for home.
Where has Nicky gone?
Uh-oh.
I'll try to find him.
No, they're both married. They're doing you guys proud. Wait. Gregory and Nikki, what if they're kissing?
7 minutes in heaven.
But surely that will change, and I do not wish to miss the moment in front of me.
And let us make it a decent moment.
Get with children.
We finally know who the new neighbour is. Araminta Gunn.
Araminta Gunn is our next door neighbour. She was here. Will you tell Mrs. Wilson I'm going to lie down for a little while?
No, or no.
We will take a brief interlude before we begin the boulanger.
Boulanger. Love a good boulanger.
Benedict, whatever is going on between the two of you, it is not appropriate.
Mother, before you chastise me, might I inquire what you were doing with Lord Anderson?
Bro.
That's none of my business, but nor is mine yours.
Oh, great. Now she feels ashamed about no.
No, Betty.
Sophie, tell me what is wrong.
It would be easier to inform you of what is right. Please leave me alone.
Uh-oh, when Bridgerton goes handheld like this.
100%.
I did not ask you to be. Do you not understand that?
Uh-oh.
I did not ask you to pursue me or... I did not ask you to show me a world that could never be mine or to let me believe it could be. You hurt me.
I do not care who sees. All I care about...
Of course you do not care who sees, but when do you stop to think about me?
Every moment of every day. There is not a single moment you do not fill my mind. But the thought of spending a single day without you torments my soul.
Ooh.
But how else am I to be with a woman society has made it impossible for me to be with? The woman I was foolish enough to fall in love with.
Fall in love.
Let's go. Push in.
I love you, Sophie.
You cannot.
No.
But he does.
I cannot love a maid. I cannot be with a maid, longing for a life with her, and yet...
No, she's going to report this to the queen.
Yeah.
Taken possession of me. Turn me from someone who cannot sit still for a moment to one who wishes to be in one single place beside you for as long as I might live.
Good man.
Your mother, it will be expected eventually.
I'm the second son. I'm not even needed as a spare anymore. Marry? I could not look twice at anyone else. If only you would love me back.
Oh.
You will change your mind.
You're getting closer.
You are not that kite in my study. You're the person I've been searching for all my life. I love you. I love you.
I just keep saying it. Your feelings, maybe.
I love you.
Aww.
Of course I love you.
Of course I love you.
I love you.
Oh.
But
we still got 3 episodes to go. Because they're trying to get all episodes. Oof. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. She's giving in. It's time.
Take off your tiny maid hat.
It's time.
Little Madeline Shell Doily.
I want you. I wanted you so
I want you. Here on this escritoire. Actually, no, it's like a side table. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Oh, I'm so worried because if someone's overhearing this, this is so bad. You know, this is going to backfire.
Gosh. Yeah, because like everyone's leveraged in some capacity. Everyone's got a reason to snitch. Woo, woo. So many buckles and straps and buttons. Wow! Some snappy editing in this love-making sequence.
Slow at first, please. I've heard it can hurt.
Oh my
My
goodness.
gosh.
Really?
Oh. Slow.
Oh, this dude's been with like a billion people.
In full color. Slow. Woof, 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 woof.
Made his way inside.
Woo, woo. Dang. All right. Positions.
Oh, yeah. They're going to town right now.
Putting some stank on these string notes.
They're doing the whole song, people.
Gosh. Oh, my goodness. They do a good job of making these feel like cathartic.
Most unbelievable part is the blankets on the whole time.
Yes. It's okay. The least unbelievable part is it's time for season 4, episode 6. One,
go.
2, 3.
Reject Nation excited to be shouting out once again HUEL Fuel. HUEL's the name of the game. I'm not going to pretend that I just discovered HUEL for an ad. I genuinely love this stuff. Like, I love the Black Edition ready to drink. We got a bunch in the office. Coin keeps taking them. But the powder ones, the banana flavor and the chocolate are actually my current favorite over the past couple months I've discovered. Because several times a week, I'll mix it with my non-dairy yogurt. Throw some fruit on top, a little bit of brown rice cereal. Taste like pudding. If you guys watch our live streams, I've actually eaten it on stream before. My God. Now I'm craving it right now. Anyway, it's weirdly good pudding, and I used HUEL during my cut last year. I just did a Spartan race. It was the first thing I drank after my Spartan race. And Coy, he's been getting into ridiculously great shape because of his wedding. And you've seen him drinking a lot of it on camera here, so you know he'd be using it while cutting as well. But just overall, lifestyle-wise, but especially in summer, routines just fall apart. You got travel, you got barbecues, you got late nights, you got shoots and editing, you all know. And sometimes it's like days you just reaches 2 p.m. and all you've had is coffee and vibes. You need some actual nutrition. And that's why HUEL Black Edition Ready to Drink is awesome, because it's efficient, ready to go, and you got a variety of flavors. But also, that's why I love the HUEL Black Edition, the powders, because it's a complete meal, not a protein shake. Yeah, it has over 40 grams of protein per serving, 8 grams of fiber, and 27 essential vitamins and minerals. It's gluten-free, has no artificial sweeteners or colors, under $3 per meal, and it takes like 30 seconds to make. 1 scoop in cold water. And after you purchase, please fill out the post-checkout survey so they know you came from us. Anyway, guys, if you're looking to just maintain a healthier lifestyle, get some gains, or maybe do some cutting, HUEL is just an amazing addition to your life. Limited time offer. You can get 15% off on HUEL online with my code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. The link in the description box and pinned comment. New customers only, limited time, so don't sit on it. Thank you to HUEL for once again partnering, supporting the channel, and for supporting my lifestyle.
Oh.
Perfect vampire sleepers.
That's a good position. Together, but you're not like losing an arm or contorted. Oh my God. Yeah. What time is it? Although her body clock must be used to being up at like
Must be
4.
nearly 5.
Yeah, 5.
The perfect time to start to work before anyone else is up.
Yeah.
Last night, did you not need your position here, or you want to Be with me.
I have not agreed to be with you. I promised myself I would never, never fall into bed with a gentleman.
Good thing I am no gentleman.
It's not a joke, Benedict.
I took what happened last night with the utmost seriousness. I love you, Sophie.
You love me, but you can never be with me. And now I might be with child, in which case I will have no choice but to be your mistress, so forgive me.
Hey, we did it. We clinched it.
I must get back to my post while I still have it. And you must do whatever it is gentlemen do with their endless free time.
Go back to painting your masquerade lady. I wonder when she's going to fully... It's got to be like the last episode when she reveals that. She's going to come out in the mask again, I bet. They're going to do it in only their masks.
I hope we never find out. He never finds out.
That would be fun. All right. I'm going to bet you.
She wanted news on Benedict. That's exactly what the queen wants.
Yeah. Snitches, man. Snitches help each other with the stitches. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got to count the days. Let's hope you ain't late. What an elegant way to denote your cycle.
I love apps.
Believe my whisper can only be heard by Her Majesty's dogs these days.
It's a high-pitched whisper.
Are you certain you wish to give up Whistledown?
I'm proud of all I have accomplished, but I should like to begin a new chapter.
Nobody wants you to do new things. George Lucas couldn't get out of Star Wars.
Poor Red Tails.
There are moments in our lives we cannot run from it. We cannot go around.
No.
That Miss Hollis is not Mr. Bridgerton's mystery lady.
Do you think there is someone else?
No, I do not believe so.
Wow, not
Real one.
snitching.
You may take your place again. At the back of the line.
You're the worst lady in waiting. I'm waiting for you to get the hell out of here.
This lady in waiting position sucks.
Yeah, just wait around for the queen to talk to Lady Danbury.
Not even this author has found out the particulars.
Cool. Nice light.
And they are not the only ones who have made a long-awaited return.
Oh, yes.
Bearded Anthony.
Journey back from India was arduous enough.
I wish you were coming with me.
We will join you very soon. Tell everyone hello for me in the meantime.
This is to establish why we'll only see Anthony for a little while.
I know, these scenes don't play real. They're weird cameo scenes.
Thanks for showing up, but just to tell me why you won't be stopping by?
At least they got her for a second.
It's true. It's nice to see her. Someday we'll get a Simon.
My mother's blowing her way through an overlong story about adventures she had with your father back when they were young. And Aunt Janet is probably sitting there, silent, pretending to listen.
Oh, man's is preoccupied.
I know you and Francesca were having some difficulty.
Oh.
Do you want me to divorce her?
Do you think there is hope of reconciliation between the two of you?
Say no.
Sorry I was late to bed last night.
Your guest kept you up.
Lord Taylor would not leave.
Suddenly stricken with insane amounts of enviness.
All you guys do is just carry on while I'm over here.
Did you partake in this drinking game?
I may have given it a try.
You're a party girl now?
Are you two friends now?
Of course we are.
Obviously.
Hell yeah.
I did not know there was so much to be said about Farley.
He's so turned on.
I do not wish to invest in the collieries. Coal seems a dirty business.
That was nice. That was very charming.
I do not wish to go hunting with him. He will talk so much he will scare away all the game. We cannot send him any more funds to patch his fence unless he hires a competent builder.
Would you perhaps like to visit Bridgerton House, then?
There is simply too much to take care of at the moment. I should also like you to write to the Crabtrees.
Hell yes.
I may wish to prepare my cottage for full-time.
Oh my God.
We're going to move to the countryside. We're going to be in disgrace, but we're going to be happy.
Sophie, are you feeling all right after the other night? You were ill, remember?
I'm much better now, thank you.
Well, that is a relief.
Yeah, you got to keep the story up.
I have one arm.
Whoa, very Dutch angle. Oh, man. Are they actually going to do it?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be crazy.
Violet, I'm certain the younger children are none the wiser.
We are an unmarried pair conducting an affair in my family home.
I should have you shot.
To address the matter of our being unmarried?
I'm...
Perhaps it would be a relief to both of us.
If I may ask, why is it that it would be a relief exactly?
The Dowager Lady Penwood and her daughters are here to call.
Oh, shit.
The third time this week.
3 times is rather many. Perhaps best to get it over with. I shall wait.
I'll use the secret underground tunnels to get out.
Yes, I shall see her.
Yeah, you better hope that they don't see him leaving. I feel like any bit of scandalous evidence you give them could be a weapon.
I hate maids and servants.
My dance instructor is Miss Madden. Did you have Miss Madden?
No, we had Miss Hoover.
Cool. Sick.
Sweet.
Mama is distracted, looking for...
You are exactly like Mama. Let this girl live.
It is a relief for me. No, it's not. How is your help?
Oh, well.
We. Crazy.
I think Violet put a lot together.
Biscuit, which is delicious. But my throat was so dry that... And yet you still managed to talk.
I wonder.
Oh, his face is so...
Lady Bridgerton, another visitor for you.
Oh.
Violet, you're so cool.
Yeah, Violet is a G. Violet is one of the best
my favorite
characters.
Violet season by far.
100%.
Killing it.
It's the exact kind of like mom in your corner, sage vibes.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you were quite well after seeing your former employer. The look on your face when you saw her.
Yeah. Oh!
Like a cartoon girl.
I have always found Lady Penwood unkind. She even went so far as to claim you stole diamond shoe clips from her.
Yeah, didn't Posey give her...
Well, I did not steal them exactly, but I took them. In 7 years, she never once paid me a wage. For what it is worth, they turned out not to be diamonds at all, but cheap paste. But that was all I took, I promise.
Cheap paste.
A letter of introduction. And not because I believe Lady Penwood, because you asked for one.
Oh.
You know, I was hesitant to let you go at first. Well, I still am. But Lady Penwood seems hell-bent on finding you, regardless of the worth of her vulgar shoe clips.
Vulgar shoe clips.
But as much as I hate to say it, I now believe that a position elsewhere may be in your best interest.
Safer.
He's also talking about Benedict a little bit, too.
Well, yeah. Grace she shows for them, even still after like a moment on the staircase.
It's crazy. Hope we do a time jump. 18 years later.
Yeah.
Benedict meets his son.
Yeah. Illegitimate Bridgerton.
You look well. And Kate and the baby?
Everyone is healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be with us at the end of the week.
Oh, good.
He'll be back on screen at the end of the week.
You are home. So,
What is it?
That's code 4.
it is your brother. He will not listen to me.
Oh, he had a mistress once, too.
Yeah, dude. He's been down this road.
He is a man in love. Someone who has only exchanged 3 words with the young lady.
He has clearly studied and bested us 3 bumbling idiots.
What of me? I'm going to Bumble to find more drinks. Slow service today.
Damn, dude. If Mondridge was still in charge, it wouldn't be like this.
And are you? Clear-headed?
In fact, more than ever.
Is that because of your fraternization with our younger sister's ladies' maid?
There it is.
This has come from our mother, I imagine?
So it is true. A maid.
If you wish to compare apples to opera singers, we can certainly do
It
that.
is not that she is in our home. Have the good sense to end it, as I did my dalliance.
No, you are right. It is not the same.
And if you think I had not convinced myself that mine was also something more...
Oh,
I believe you more with a beard.
Yeah.
I would listen to you.
Have you any idea of how difficult a life you're setting yourself up?
I do not know my own mind, and I'm not capable of difficulty. Excuse me.
Oh.
I have my own work to do to take care of those I care for.
Jesus.
Damn, that did not go according to plan.
What did I miss?
Oh, you're good, dude. You got off easy.
I've never been able to say that.
What I miss? We'll get you one. They're both sketching. Tough times at a desk for everyone.
Your new housekeeper is hardly up to the mark when it comes to gossip.
No one has quite the knack for gossip that Varley had.
I do not wish to speak of that woman.
Yes, you do. You're hurting.
Have you seen her around town at all?
It is the new Lady Penwood, Mum.
Unmasked. It's Simon.
No!
Oh my God, Crescent!
Mrs. Bridgerton.
Miss Kappa.
It is Lady Penwood now.
She did it.
We've always been similar in that regard.
You and I similar.
My tale is a fascinating one, is it not? Lord Penwood is an old friend of my Aunt Joanna's and became captivated by me upon visiting us in Wales.
No way, that it panned out.
I have kept the details of my return a secret all this time, just so you might benefit.
Yes, this is for you.
From me easing your transition back into society.
My marriage protects me in certain respects. Between the two of us, you hold all the power now.
Damn, I'm begging.
Make or break me with but a stroke of your pen, and it would not change a thing about your circumstances. If it matters at all, I would like to apologize for last season.
Desperate time.
Seasons 1 and 2, yeah.
Look at all
An
those
invitation
clothes.
to my first ball as Lady Penwood, but perhaps you might also enjoy yourself.
Oh golly, interesting turn.
Please, consider it.
It's like, yeah, I'm pointing my eyes as far as they will possibly go before I turn my head.
And certainly a spectacle.
Ah!
See?
Oh, yeah. I want a card like that.
Are you ill again?
Would you be morning sick this quick?
I came to your room to see after you, but you were not there.
Oh, I was...
Vomiting out back.
Yeah, I was hugging the bowl.
You are in love, are you not? You must have sneaked out to meet someone that night, surely.
Keep your voice down.
I suppose I should finish polishing the floors in the Grand Hall. I believe Footman John is on duty there today.
Yeah, go get him.
We're not born simply to work and die.
She's so sweet. That's such lovely energy.
It's funny, she likes footmen.
Hey, she's a footman.
I know something. Something that I should not know.
What is it?
I do not wish to tell you. That is not what Lady Danbury would do. What are you doing?
Let's go.
Shadow box.
Your best punch.
Will.
Show me.
Come on. Remember your training.
You must not wait to be allowed, or you will never catch your... There she is.
Thank you.
I love these two.
So she's gonna become a boxer now?
Yeah. She's gonna box the queen.
Okay. I don't get it.
Yeah.
This show makes no sense.
Yeah, when the queen least expected, she's gonna pop in the back of the head. Oh my.
What is this?
Oh, well.
Oh, it's kind of like the telescope room. King George's telescope room.
You, like, want to get her fired, don't you?
Yes.
I'm intent on showing you how serious I am.
Well, we live in this conservatory.
It is a conservatory room.
Oh, a scroll.
I sent word to the Crabtrees to prepare my cottage so that we might live there permanently.
It's husband and wife.
What about society, eh?
It is not ideal, but is it not better than not being together at all?
Could you leave the family?
There is still so much we do not know of one another.
I want to know every little thing about you.
That's what marriage is for, discovering each other for the first time.
You know, there is a reason why I bluster on about hating convention.
You care for the little man.
Oh, well,
Little Man, good movie.
Society's rules make little men out of all of us. Or little women, as it were.
Little Women.
Society should not be allowed to dictate the rules of how one lives life.
Yeah, that's true.
Or who one loves.
Yet, here we are.
I am capable of caring for you, just as I have cared for some men whom I've known intimately.
That's a big reveal.
Yeah.
And I refuse to be at all ashamed about that.
Love is always a thing to be proud of.
Unless it's two guys.
My love for you is greater than anything I've felt before. You will never again have to wait before dawn.
37 pairs of shoes.
I think she likes doing those things.
Yeah.
But there may come a day when a more eligible young lady will capture your heart. I refuse to put myself, or God forbid, a child.
Do you truly believe that I would do that to you?
Because I am illegitimate.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, it's getting to know her.
My mother was a maid, and my father
Was a nobleman. Just like me.
My very existence in this world is a shameful secret.
Oh, man.
That f***ing sucks.
I may never be able to make you my wife, but I will be bound to you in every way that counts.
Here, here.
That child will feel our love magnified. And I'll be a family.
Things are way too sweet right now. I'm so worried.
Yeah.
I will find a solution to that.
Ugh, ugh, ugh.
Allow me the chance to show you that I will keep my promise.
I just want them to live in this room. My cottage. Oh boy. 3 days off. What do we think? Is she pregnant?
Thinking I would attend her ball. She has some nerve coming to see me first. I should not like anyone attending her ball.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
May I speak?
The hell?
What do you have to say?
Curl work on that wig.
Instead of forbidding anyone from attending Lady Penwood's ball, tell her to host the ball in your honor.
And why would I do that?
Lady Penwood will surely boast about it to the entire ton.
Yes.
Decide at the last minute not to attend. It would convey a message to the ton and surely to Lady Penwood about where exactly you stand.
Wow.
To do a thing.
Oh.
Oh, that's mean.
3 of us came up
Be
with.
called upon next time.
I'm glad you came up with that plan.
It's good, Lady Mondrich.
What
She's
have I
back.
missed then? What is
Ah,
the latest gossip?
Look at that dress, too.
She's married and is hosting a ball. I'm certain it will be grand. Have you seen the way she has her hair done?
I do have trouble imagining.
He misses her a little bit.
I know the new Lady Penwood was rather cruel in the past, but does every young woman not deserve a chance to reform? If I were judged only on the mistakes I made in my early years,
There's commenting on cancel culture.
perhaps I've gone soft since becoming a mother.
Yeah.
I was really trying to make this about me.
Oh, hello, little one. Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Good day.
Oh, little boy
Benedict
Blue.
Bridgerton.
Benny B. Benny Bridge.
Lady Danbury. I went away to meet the baby.
And you?
Yes, I was called in for that purpose as well, but
Afraid of babies.
I'm avoiding my mother. We had a rather thorny encounter.
Because she was having a horny encounter.
You have always been the spare, but now to pasture by that small, wriggling child.
No place for you here.
It is a strange feeling, meeting the infant who would make me purposeless.
I think he can leave Bridgerton.
More so than usual, anyway.
Yeah. I'll be sad to not see him.
But seeing him now, I'm struck with a different feeling.
Hope for a future.
Love.
I cannot love him yet, Lady Danbury. I've not even met the man. Seeing the way such a small creature has brought so much joy to all of my family and brought them all together.
Oh, but if he has a baby with it.
You will surely bring the very same joy to everyone.
Yeah, you're a grown man. You can bring at least a baby's worth of joy.
Present for you. Oh, what's this?
Oh,
It's very lovely.
Danbury notice.
Forgive me, Lady Danbury. I've left my gift for the baby at home.
Yeah, come on, put it together.
I cannot believe Cressida turned up on your doorstep. Does all seem right with her? I did hear her.
She is concerned, yeah.
Do you think she was forced into her marriage?
You are kind-hearted, Eloise Bridgerton. Have you forgotten how she tried to ruin you and your entire family last year?
Stealing the spotlight at your engagement party to announce herself as Whistledown.
Clip show.
The Queen lives in a very gilded cage.
Since when have you had sympathy for the Queen?
Since everyone in my life took a husband
Pleased to meet you.
in my own gilded, unmarried Bridgerton cage.
Bridgerton.
She must be lonely,
Cagerton.
the Queen.
Eloise can take on the new Whistledown.
Worth a try.
Dude, you two should just hang with the Queen, be ladies in waiting. Oh man, we're past the day. Hearing Hyacinth lesson. Dude, are we freaking with?
I hope you return with something of value this time.
An apology.
I do not need an apology. I want to know what is going on with Benedict Bridgerton.
Now that I am known publicly, I'm avoided like the plague by anyone with any real gossip.
Yeah, it's expected.
Whistledown functions just as this palace does for you. It keeps them trapped, watched, scrutinized.
Ooh.
I'm certain for you that Whistledown is one of your only ways of living in the outside world. Would it not be pleasant to give society a reprieve? To allow them to simply live their lives the way they wish, without fear?
Nice thought.
No. Just slowly letting her go.
Oh. Uh-huh. And now the Queen will show up to the ball. Man, everyone gets a loofah and a commemorative pin. Doing one of those towers of those like sparkly glasses, whatever kind of glass those are, is the most terrifying thing.
I may need your help,
with something.
Sophie's helping me at the moment.
But what if she helped you get ready for Cressida's ball tonight instead?
I would trouble.
Not if I were to sneak you in some kind of a disguise.
In fact, I have an idea about how to make you nearly invisible, if your sister approves.
Let's go. Montage.
The mask.
Is Mama? No, of course not.
Oh,
We'll
no,
take the
the
second
mask.
carriage, so she will not see us.
Benedict's gonna think that it was Hyacinth. Oh, contemplative mirror shot.
I have so many of those.
Oh my. Gaze upon your younger self. Would she be proud of what she sees?
Are you ready, my love?
Always ready for you. So pink. Feels like there's a pink haze in the room.
No, it's like a Barbie one.
Barbiton.
Here, the ball is in the Queen's honour.
Oh, and where is she?
Grace.
It's embarrassing.
Ooh, that neckline with that necklace.
真係好浮誇。
我都覺得嗰陣時真係靚好多。
Oh snap.
I like the pink. There's no accounting for taste.
Hey, don't let them get you down.
I'm grateful you've come along. I'll be worth your while.
Oh my god.
Where's Eloise?
She has been delayed.
They're gonna dump pig's blood on Carrie.
Go over to him. You deserve it.
Them macarons. Oh no, it's a wig-shaped thing. Oh my god, as a maid.
She should serve her family.
Yeah, they'll just look right past the invisibility cloak of this universe.
This is more.
Louise. Good evening. Queen's not going to attend at all. I think you might be right.
Oh, it's so sad. I feel bad for her.
Oh, someone get the queen in here. Oh no, Chris. Don't make me feel for her again.
I feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her too.
She did not even look twice at me.
Yeah.
That or invisible to someone who cares only about rank.
Who doesn't care
Yeah.
about rank?
Oh, okay. She's not eyeing on that. That was a good cut too. Just propose, man.
Lady Bridgerton.
Lord Anderson, you look exceptional tonight.
That is most kind.
You looking fine yourself.
When can I see you next? We can meet at mine as we discussed.
I have been thinking about our discussion earlier in the week, and I should like to conclude it.
Of course.
But you're gonna have fake tea too, right?
No, yeah, have fake tea. Benedict, fix this. Give him your blessing, Benny.
So you will avoid me for nearly a fortnight?
I'm here because I have failed in my duties to my family lately.
I hope you being here tonight means you have decided to let her be.
Oh my cottage. Oh golly.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. She at least seemed convinced of it. I'm like, what are the methods of being absolutely sure in this point in time? Our cottage. Oh.
Cressida may have our heads if she catches us snooping in her garden. Surely we should get back to the ball as Penelope asked.
Yeah, we're doing older school tunes this episode. This is like a Sting song. This is like Fields of Gold.
Silence.
Shall we then?
Shall we then? Let's be silent.
Gaze upon the moon.
In fact, I do not think I can be silent. Forgive me, I am moved beyond to tell you what an exquisite woman you are.
Aw.
The perfect wife. And I know you'll be the perfect mother when the time is right.
I love them.
I love you, Francesca.
I love you, John's darling.
I love the both of you.
Damn, that was a classic shot out of an old Hollywood movie.
Yeah, totally. Dang, what was the song before this? Because that was another like older hit too.
This evening were truly in her honour, she not be here ready.
How humiliating for the new Lady Penwood.
Always making sure we time it just right.
I've got my own pair of shoes now.
I shall have to make a speech to distract them.
Yes, this will
Very
go well.
good.
Lovely.
What was that nod?
Ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
gonna lock all the doors. I was gonna say, we can actually get the queen.
What?
Oh
A
shit!
lady whistle down.
Oh shit!
Gentle reader,
Saw a movie.
it is our secrets. It is time at last for this author to tell you a few of her own.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
We are all human.
Yeah.
All fallible, all capable of great change.
Like lady.
I come with the secret tonight
shit.
of great change.
What a long article to read.
The issue you hold in your hands will be my last.
Wow, this party's something special.
Does this
You're
happen
not
in the
right
book?
about tonight. Perhaps that is for the best.
I thank you.
Oh.
Knowing you, great pleasures of my life.
No more Julie Andrews?
It is done.
Queen gave her blessing.
I could not be more proud.
It is nearly done.
Now start a
Who will
different
be Lady
column under a
Whistledown
new
now?
name. Yeah! No! Pen, no!
Sheets Penelope once put out of business.
But who will write of my debut?
I'm sure someone will take on that man.
Jump scare Benny.
Your secret is safe, as long as we leave immediately.
Oh, it's funny that he's the one to catch her, too.
It's that maid Mr. Bridgerton is speaking with.
Sophie.
Well, we know she doesn't work here. If she did, surely we would have heard about it from the old Penwood servant.
God damn it. Posey, it's okay. I got you. Protect Posey at all. I hope Posey gets a happily ever after. Oh, you love all of them.
I feel like something heartbreaking is about to happen.
Highlights.
So chuffed. Oh no, he's gonna have to fight Anthony.
I feel like Benedict's gonna let her go or something.
You have been sitting at my desk, planning a life with her at my cottage.
At my cottage, brother. I see my valet does not know where his loyalty lies.
You let me intimidate him, as should you.
I thought every inch of it through. You do not know me now.
I know that you mean well. But if you are choosing a life with her, you cannot have thought it all through.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell.
I do not need to marry.
What about when you decide you want a family? And you cannot do that with her.
Can I not?
No. You may have convinced yourself that she is reason enough to risk everything. What the reality of life would be like for those children.
No, they already exist.
Not truly. They'll be shunned by society. Cast out. I mean, not even our mother is saintly enough to allow such a thing. I could not live with myself.
How the hell are they gonna possibly be together?
Knowing I had brought him into this world under those conditions.
Unless she's secretly not illegitimate.
I have thought of that. But I cannot walk away from her.
Then we duel. She's gonna...
I should cut you off, disown you, protect the family, but I believe in you to make the right decision in the end.
Damn.
So please, do not make me the fool.
Yeah, he showed up to play this season.
Yeah, jeez. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. No, no, don't torch the thing. No! Yes. Oh, little one, little life. Oh, no.
How did they react?
The news certainly put the ball into disarray, Your Majesty.
As I hoped. You have upstaged Lady Penwood.
Everyone wins.
I look forward to seeing what you will write next. And you will bring me any gossip?
I'm most grateful for your blessing, thank you.
You may go.
She's gonna go write Little Women now.
Lady Danbury.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's gonna let her go.
Your Majesty.
Oh, the tender tones.
She's gonna let her go.
Dude.
Oh, I just took a little nod.
Thank you.
Aw.
End of an era. End of an era. Ah, damn, right under the portrait of them is spring chickens. Oh, such a nice moment. Uh-oh, what were those kids gossiping about?
I like a moderate amount of sky. Penodone is a much more comfortable view.
Oh, I should like to see the whole sky at once.
I think one of you should do the honors.
Well, I think it should be me.
You cannot have one without the other.
It's true.
We place it together.
Aye.
With that, I think I shall lie down for a nap.
Are you feeling well?
Only a small headache. I shall be revived by dinner time.
He's pregnant.
Of course.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's dead.
Shall we start the other one? I knew you would enjoy it.
He's gonna cough up blood. Oh, Wilson.
Lord Anderson.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson.
Lord Andy.
Good day, Lady Bridgerton.
Propose to him.
Is there... Why is that?
Because you have been so distressed. I felt distressed for you. And I thought it would put you at ease to know that there is no need to formalize anything.
Yeah. So it's
My.
Yes.
Big fight. They break up.
If you did wish to formalize our attachment, there is nothing in the world that would bring me greater joy.
I've drawn up the paperwork.
I know your children are your whole life.
I thought it was breaking to a song.
I would be here for it.
I know your children are your whole life.
Your affection for your family, ever. But to join them, it would be a remarkable thing.
Oh, it'd be so.
Rather a relief not to have to sneak around anymore.
Be pretty cool.
We can have tea in public.
Woman. I love that about you.
And I love you.
I love you.
Yes! Yes!
Lord Anderson.
Yeah.
Lord Anderson.
Marcus.
Marcus. Yeah.
No, I love them.
If you would have me,
What
I'd very much like to marry you.
Hell yeah. Go for it. Cool. So cool.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. That means you and Danbury are your sisters-in-law now. Even closer than ever.
Oh, color is just sucked out of the room right now.
Thank you for coming.
You were taking the other position?
Tonight would be my last night here. I wanted to say goodbye.
What about...
I'm not with child. I never was, apparently. My courses returned last night.
I don't believe you.
Fragment of an undone potato.
Still do not have to take a new position, though. I promised I would take care of you.
Most gentlemanly, but you do not owe me anything.
This was never to do with owing you something, Sophie, and you know that.
Do with love.
It was about...
Love.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be enough, but we both know it is not. What is love in the face of generations of established practice? But more importantly, your family. I have never before seen such mutual love.
God, that sucks.
I could get you an apartment in the city, or you could stay on the
The
bridge.
more tempted we will be. And eventually we will make the same mistake we already made once.
Please do not call what happened between us a mistake.
Aww.
Please.
That's exactly why we can't.
I must go.
Oh, you fibbing. Oh, no. Do we believe that about her cycles returning?
I don't.
John, dinner is almost ready. You wanted me to wake you.
What the? What?
That was enjoyable, was it not? The three of us completing that jigsaw together.
Is he actually dead?
What?
I was totally making a joke.
Shall be such great friends.
I was totally
They-
making a joke.
John?
They were playing it like he was going to die.
What
But
the hell?
No, this can't be
No, this can't be real. He can't be dead.
Did he have like some type of aneurysm?
What the? What?
John, wake up. John?
Oh no! What?
What the is going
What
on
the
right
fuck?
now?
What?
Wow.
Well, leave a like on the video. Wow.
Called it.
You did. You did, authentically. You knew that was
Called
going
it.
to happen.
Fucking hell yeah, I
and
said it.
you
He's going to
noted.
die. Fucking died.
That's media literacy for you.
It was,
You did a
they
better
were
job
planting
than
the
me.
seeds the whole season.
That's right, yeah. That parliament, always giving him headaches. That's messed up. That was such a left turn at the very end there. I'm
really wasn't if you pay attention to storytelling.
I know. I should read Save the Cat again. If you read Save the Cat this week, leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the last 2 episodes of Bridgerton Season 4 come your way in this lovely reaction format. And hey, if this format isn't enough for you, if you need more than what's here on the channel in these reaction highlights, you can grab your own Netflix account, bring it over to patreon.com/therealrejects. Sign up over there. You can sync up with our full-length watch-along. Anything you see over here on the channel with highlights probably is a watch-along you can sync up with your own copy at the Patreon. Save yourself a little discount at rejectnationshop.com. If you are shooting schedule day in and day out, it's a fun time over there. Often we'll have questions. This week, the schedule's moved around, so we're just going to do it old school style, but appreciate all y'all's love and enthusiasm. Gee, we started off with lofty expectations at the beginning of this video. Did you get everything you wanted?
Colin and Violet did not hook up.
They didn't hook up once. It's messed up.
Not my Bridgerton.
Not my Bridgerton.
The show's too woke.
No, man.
Too scared to go the distance is what I say.
Yeah. Give me my violin. What was it? Call it violin?
Colin.
It's a good couple name. It saves a lot of time. And in this society, it's befitting that you just think of Colin. Yeah, they didn't kiss once.
Sorry, my body's been in pain like all day. It's just it's a combination of, I don't know, working out or stress. It's one of the two. But you guys probably saw me shifting. I'm in just like so much pain right now. I'm not here though. It's all my body.
Your body is throbbing red mass.
I am just not well. What'd you ask me?
If your expectations from the very beginning were satisfied.
Everything was done.
Everything you wanted, you received.
Well, damn, that really sucks that one guy's dead.
I hate that. I loved Kilmartin. I thought they were so lovely together. I didn't realize.
Perfect.
I mean, part of me is in disbelief. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just has like.
I hope she's pregnant the next episode.
Maybe he's in a coma.
You got to double down on the tragedy.
Yes, absolutely.
I love sadness.
Absolutely. And then I'm like, is the whole point of introducing Michaela to be like, I know they did a gender swapper, so I'm like, was this a harbinger of some kind of other thing in the future that now will become a queer other thing in the future, or is that just a weird reach?
Dude, I don't know. I've been acing the show, though.
You've been winning.
My sarcasm has been on track.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the key, is you just approach everything with a layer of sarcastic flippancy, and you'll actually get most of the beats.
Yeah, that was a shocking moment.
I truly
I thought it was like this weird. It's playing like he's gonna die. And I thought I was just joking. No, I really was. I was like, it's so fucking strange. But he has had headaches.
He has, and the whole Parliament thing, and I guess I should have known when, like, I don't know, we never really observe him as part of Parliament. But wow, it's an interesting thing to do because it is
very lifey.
It's very lifey, yeah, and I guess that's the kind of. It is such a left turn at the end, and I think there is part of it is like you don't feel like it's the kind of show up to this point that would surprise you quite as harshly. I feel like that is a harsh turn to end an episode on after so many other. This is already like, the dark we're getting towards. I feel like there's
the all is lost moment of a show, John.
Well, I don't know. Part of me feels like there's got to be some other. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, this is what's cool about this season.
The all is lost moment.
I trust your knowledge of script writing.
This is the dark night of the soul. This next episode.
Yeah, but my point with that is I'm like, there's still stuff about Sophie that I feel like could come out and make this all even worse before the upswing to I don't know, because like her whole legitimacy and not.
Well, she's the chosen one in the mistress line.
Yes, she is the chosen mistress.
He'll find the proper artifact by the end in the finale. Trust me on my script writing abilities.
Yeah,
artifact will be found somewhere in Egypt, where Chinese or Japanese or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what they are.
And you can say stuff like that.
I'd say it about any race, even if I'm not there, even if I'm not Asian. I would fucking say it. Mexican or El Salvadorian, whatever the hell they are.
yeah. Nigerian, Senegalese, whatever. No, Haitian, whatever.
Okay, I don't know. I don't care.
This is, absolutely. This is a real dark night. Jeez, everyone's leaving. People are presumably dead. Lady Danbury and the Queen broke up finally, or at least she's letting her fly free. We got no more whistle downs. What's freaking Julie Andrews going to do?
I don't know, man.
This is going to be her narrating her own thoughts.
She should bring Julie Andrews in as an actual character now.
Yeah, as the real Whistledown, who's like
a manifestation of.
Oh my God, she hallucinates.
She manifested her in real life.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
And then she's just like a machine that spits out gossip.
I really should write for Bridgerton.
You should write a season.
I just have some different directions.
Think
you want to mix it up.
Yeah.
I'm talking Egyptian travels. I'm
Egyptian
talking
travels.
manifestations
We gotta
of
get a
split personalities.
werewolves. Yeah, we can do all the classic monsters in a Bridgerton setting. You can do a Jekyll and Hyde scenario where she finally like guides him towards his inner Jekyll.
Definitely.
We can do like a Wolfman story where she tames his inner beast, or vice
See,
versa,
John, you're
whatever.
finally getting it.
And then we can do like a ghost romance, like the society won't understand because dead people are a really low ranking class.
Which just is not
Ghosts
fair.
are not respected in this society and thus will never be able to live together.
It's not fair.
Even if you haunt my house, it's just going to cause people to talk. I think this is a great set of spinoffs, honestly.
Yeah, man.
You can do Bridgerton like a coastal, like cosmic horror. You can just get your Lovecraft shit in there,
True.
Bridgerton by the
I
sea.
write Lovecraft.
You do. That's your whole vibe. Is
Why?
just only this one author. That just left. That I appreciate that observation. Life be like that sometimes, and that's nice.
That is how it goes, man.
As a tonal thing, bewildering at the very end, but also I like this feeling.
Even he didn't seem to have. The guy probably has some type of maybe a blood clot.
Could
you
be
know?
scary. Scary.
There's a lot of things that could go wrong.
All these headaches. Anytime, I don't know, headaches are every time I get
Say
a
something
headache
profound,
now,
John.
every time I get a headache now, I'm like, is this some kind of clue in a greater story that's going to lead me to falling over dead just like uneventfully one day?
Oh, finally.
Then again.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah. It'd be a lot easier for people. And then I already have what kind of tombstone I want picked out. I want to have like a Zoltar. So
Nice.
it's like I will be embalmed inside of a glass case, and sticking out of the thing will be my arm.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so you can grab my arm and like do a cool handshake, and then if you pull it down and up again, it'll spit you out a fortune.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And
That's
so
cool, man.
Visiting my grave will be fun, and
Can't wait for you to
thoughtful.
die.
Can't wait to die.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to die. But yeah, this was
Violet and Anderson are gonna get married now, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for them. That was a really lovely
Dude, they're great together.
payoff to that. I love them.
I'd love Violet protecting Sophie.
Violet,
at all.
yeah.
Like even though she was suspicious of her, that dynamic formed. Like I love how nuanced that dynamic is.
It's like
because it was more than just Benedict. You gotta get your shit wrangled in, which is what Anthony's job is.
Yeah.
Like Violet managed to. She has a respect for Sophie and an appreciation, like a true admiration for her.
And because Benny cares so much for her, it's cool to see her like do the mom thing of like, I'm gonna care for you too, in my own way that doesn't always align with like the wants, but yeah.
But she cared for her, and it was just her as an individual, not just because Benedict cares about her.
Yeah, I think it's both.
And like I know what it's like to be a maid. I know what it's like to be taken into families where when I'm really young and I'm like living with them or staying with them when at first it's like, oh, there must be something wrong with this kid, but then eventually they learn to like me or something, accept me, and now I'm being looked at after them. So I appreciate families that like do that, and seeing that here was really cool. Whistle down, giving up. That's a surprise, I suppose, but it just fucking makes sense. Like, what the hell is she supposed to do? It made no sense. Like, we were like, how the hell are you gonna navigate this? Like, how could you possibly do this? This makes no sense. How could you possibly be the fly on the wall when everyone's like, the fly's here?
Yeah, I'm like, how's the queen gonna get actually good gossip this way?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
no sense, John.
No sense at all.
No sense at all.
There's set up a lot of stakes here for the end of the season and for the future. I gather we're getting a season 5, as people have echoed, but this seems momentous. Like, when is this a thing that happens in the books, or are we just to expect that we're not going to see Penn anymore?
I don't know.
Like if we lose a core motif of the show, it's like the interpersonals and the family dynasties, I suppose, are more than enough to sustain it. But like Bridgerton with no Lady Whistledown, with no Julie Andrews monologue.
I mean, it started losing its lush. It started losing its novelty.
That's true.
Once she's out, it loses its novelty.
Yeah, and I mean, this season, certainly the Whistledowns have been more sort of thematic than like, oh, here's a bit of intrigue that's going to kick off this plot line. It's more like, here's a theme we're going to explore through the episode, but it's less specific.
And there's no drama around the reporting of what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's like we got a little invested in mistresses and their troubles, and I'm like, Yeah, that's a tough thing, and it tells me like really what's at stake here for Benedict and Sophie, which I understand the point of this, and I kind of feel bad for this one lady who I don't know, but I don't know this lady, so I don't really care. But I feel kind of bad for her.
Sure.
But I still find this is probably going to be the best season. You know, I love Michaela and Francesca coming together in a very nuanced, natural way after a drunken night and true tensions coming out, beautifully written. All the scenes with Benedict and Sophie, it's like it sometimes feels a little repetitive, but I feel like it would be repetitive in a situation like this because you're constantly doing a back and forth where you're trying to assess. You're like, but this, but this, but this, but this, but this, but this.
But the greatest risk for the greatest reason, or complete societal being completely ostracized from society. I can speak.
Yeah, and Anthony stepping in to be that shadow after everything we saw him go through in season 1. And I really feel like he actually, it's not like he didn't give a shit in last season, but last season it felt like a cameo, that was extended because we like Anthony. Bailey actually is a character with a real purpose this season that's strong and creates conflict and drama. And it gets like he was just having fun last season.
Yeah,
he should have
in the
been fun.
honeymoon.
Yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, you want to fuck off to India?"
Yeah. You just want to remind people of last season and then leave.
Yeah, and this one, he's an actual force again, and having that presence of him does flesh everything out in a great way. So yeah, I think the season I still feel like these past couple episodes were awesome as hell, and I really care about Sophie a lot, a lot, and I am trying to figure out too, what is the workaround here?
Yeah,
there's got to be some plot twist that happens, or he does a freaking royal family thing and leaves and just goes, "I'm going to be with her."
There's got to be
one option.
There's got to be something about what Cho Chang is doing and always firing these different maids.
I don't think
whatever.
she appreciates that.
I don't think anyone appreciates.
I think she more
that name anymore.
I think more people appreciate I think she appreciates more. She's like hot mom.
Hot mom. Yeah, you know what? Actually,
she's probably been called Cho Chang her whole life. Just fucking shouted out down the street. Fucking Cho Chang. What's up, Cho?
Well, and it doesn't help the
sick of
assessment of the name being a
Sick of
pretty low-hanging stereotype fruit. So it does kind of sound pejorative if you just be.
There are people named Cho Chang.
That too.
Chang Cho.
If your name is Cho Chang for real, comment below.
Yeah.
What is Cho short for?
I don't know.
Josephine. I think that there's got to be some kind of chicanery she's up to behind the scenes. I'm excited to see that come to a head. And yeah, I'm sitting here wondering what the workaround is that won't feel. If they're just like, secretly both your parents were noble, so it's fine. Like, they could make that work. But I'm like, I bet there's some other more interesting. Like, they've been good at diverting from, more obvious beats that I would have expected. And I like the journey that Benedict has been on, the sort of going from the pie-eyed sort of idealist version of love to being sort of hipped to this is really what you're proposing and this is really what you're choosing.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot. You're going to have to choose it all the time, and it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
and I like seeing his performance temper and all that stuff about, the life of the mistress, not only, but the life of an illegitimate parent, of someone who's grown up without, someone who's grown up an illegitimate child. There's so many things working against this and so many interesting ways to have those conversations without it feeling like a soapbox or something. These are relevant ideas to introduce because even though society has changed, there's still conversations that, intersect with our own reality now as to how, society and gender roles work and blah, blah, blah. And I think they've done a nice, I really like the developing of his character as he commits more earnestly to this love.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Any other stray observations?
No, man, we got 2 more to go. I'm ready to rock this boat, man.
Go. Justice for Posey. I hope she gets married at the end. I hope Kilmartin makes a late-stage recovery. And, Our Cottage. So lovely. Leave us your thoughts on these penultimate batch of episodes, and we'll see you next week for the conclusion of Bridgerton Season 4. Be well, dearest gentle viewer.